Hi, so what you're looking at is the plan for my dresser that I've put on paper. Nothing very fancy here. I've just basically used a paper with lines in it, square lines, and basically I've drawn a perspective view of my drawer. So as you can see here, I've drawn out dimensions to one main section here in this corner, and remaining all of that will be based on the size of the room, so I can adjust a bit. So generally my room for my dresser drawer is 5 by 5. So this is what I plan to have. What I'm going to do is divide this each of these blocks as separate units. There'll be in this case, in this right side panel, I'm going to make it as 3 pieces: 1, 2, and 3. And this one is going to be one single unit, and this will be the 4th piece. Basically what I've done is gotten all the tools that I need. For example, I need tools like these clamps that you see here on my table, lots and lots of screws. I basically bought these plywood pieces, which is available on Home Depot. This is available for $55 for 4 by 8, and this is a maple plywood, and it's 5 by 8 in thickness. Then I also want to show you some more tools I have. I have a miter saw, and I have a lot of these drills to make holes, and I also have a circular saw, which is used to cut long pieces. So for now, what I have is, you can see my current setup. I basically built this first piece here and these 2 pieces. The height, it's a bit uneven right now on the top, but I think when I put it in place, make sure it looks even. As you can see, I basically put the slides in for the drawer. I'm gonna have 4 drawers right there. So that's as per the spec that I've designed. And the one more piece that I'm gonna be doing is the piece that you saw on the other side. And the one more thing I wanted to show you was when you put these sort of pieces, you can design whether you want a hanger or if you want these shelves. So I'm gonna make it usable from both sides. So I will put the hanger here, and I will put holes on these sides so that I can put shelves. This is going to be a fixed one where you have just drawers. The other thing I also wanted to show you was to finish this off. I've got some these wooden panels, or I don't know what the name of these are. Basically, so you can see this plywood is, the front face isn't that finished. So I'm going to sort of finish it by putting this panel here, and I'm going to cut it with my miter saw so that it looks nice and finished. The same thing with my drawers as well. So I basically built a sample drawer just to try out my ideas to see if this will really work. As you can see, here is my drawer. This is made of recycled plywood, so I found a furniture that I was about to throw, and let me just fix this up. So here you can see I just put this drawer in, and it closes in nicely, and it is pretty even and slides nicely. This is going to be my template. I'm going to make more of these. This is just my trial because I want to make sure the dimensions are right, and this is actually pretty tricky to make these drawers, all of them, because at the end you want to make sure that these pieces all line up and they all are flush. A bunch of things that you need to consider while you're making this piece. So as I go along on the project, I'm going to show you some more of the progress, and hopefully it will help you also make something like this. So here it is. I've basically built most of the sections for this cabinet here. I built these shelves, and you can see the drawers are in place, and they open and close nicely. What's left to do is put some trim work around it to make it look nice, and those drawers need a faceplate to look nice.
Oh, wonderful!
So as you can see, I have finished putting the faceplates for the drawers, and I've put in the handles. So far that trim looks good. Finished the trims for these boxes here plus the box here. So today we're going to do this last bit, or the last piece of the cabinet. You can see this block here that I'm outlining. This is what I'm going to be making. Now I've got wood there, fully cut pieces. So what I'm going to do is, instead of making it like small boxes like I did on this side, I made one box here, a box here, and one full box here. This is going to be one big massive box. The reason is you can see on the top section the width or the depth inside this top section is actually just 12 inch versus the depth on the bottom piece is 16. So the reason I have it in different dimensions from the bottom on the top is because I have an attic entrance on this closet area, and it is right over this section here. So if I build anything wide, if you ever have to put a ladder there, it will obstruct you to get into the attic. To prevent that, I've gone with a smaller section on the top. It's going to be just 12 inch. What I'll do is basically put a hanger on the tip of this end on the top, and that'll give me some hanger space. And the bottom section, this is going to be 16 inch, and I currently thinking I may not build this divider. I think when I get to it, if I have some spare wood, I may do it. If not, it's going to be one full box, and I can have one hanger that goes across. One more thing to note is, you see my diagram, it is quite rectangular in its shape on the top and the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put sort of a gradient line between this point to this point and make a cut on the wood going up. So it's going to be some sort of an angle cut. I'm going to use my circular saw to cut it. So that will prevent me from trying to make these sort of inline cuts. And this whole piece that you see here, if I can get this focused, this whole piece is going to be one full block of that wood. So from the bottom to the top will be just one piece, and I'm just going to make one cut, and I'm going to make this diagonal cut here, so you may not see this line as you see here which I given, which I could actually do it. Some folks, my wife and Pramil, they were saying this will look bad. So given that there's only 4 inches between this point and this point, because the full depth is 16, on the top is 12, I see no point just cutting 4 inches in just 4 inches, so that's not a lot. So I'd rather make a cut that goes straight, then I don't have to make this L-shaped cut. Anyway, so that's my target. When I do these pieces, I'll show you more. Okay, for now, bye. can see that we have finished the building of this third block. We finished also the trim that needs to go, and this is how it should look inside. We're going to paint it white. We're going to prime it and then paint it, and then the job is done. Hi everyone, so we are at a point where we are 80% of the painting done. You can see it's all primed and painted. It's not perfect yet. I think I may need to give one more coat to look glossy white. So far it looks good. Everything is drying out. Once this dries out, I'm going to do one more coat, and I will show you the output after I apply the second coat of paint on this. This wood has been pretty interesting. After I primed it, the wood's been sort of like a sponge absorbing the paint. So since it's primed, it's actually better. But as such, I think one more coat will make it look really nice. Yeah, so I had some technical difficulties as far as painting some panels like this. It's just a shelf piece, because I just didn't have the right gear to paint these sort of units like these. Anyway, after one more round of painting, I'll show you how this all looks out. So you're now looking at the finished closet wardrobe cabinet that I've just finished painting. I've used a gloss white paint for this. As you can see, it looks good, and now I'm ready to take it up and install it in its location. Okay, thanks everyone for watching. So this is a new closet organizer. I've also changed the lighting in here. 2 pot lights.